This year delivered moments so unbelievable they feel impossible to explain. From shocking close calls to perfectly timed chaos, every clip in this video proves reality can outdo fiction. Buckle up, because these are the most unbelievable moments caught on camera this year, and every second will leave you stunned.
This TV station made the best business move by hiring these two beautiful presenters. Their viewership skyrocketed not only domestically but also internationally, making them a sensation worldwide. Enjoy the show.
Los corridos bélicos, así como les llaman. Ellos les gustan este tipo de género musical. Tiene una nueva propuesta. Ellos son MD. Mito y Didier, que nos hablan en...
The atmosphere was pleasant on the show, and perhaps the guests got a bit too comfortable, almost leading to something that shouldn't have been broadcasted on TV. He didn't realize the cameras were still rolling. It's better if he sticks to his job since soccer isn't really his forte. When we decide to dance in front of cameras, we should dress appropriately to avoid experiencing such embarrassing moments, although maybe she did this intentionally to attract viewership. Being a live reporter was his dream job until this moment. He returned to work from retirement, but it seems he forgot how to do his job in the meantime while he was on break. I don't know about you, but Spanish shows are always the most interesting to me, and unexpected situations like this often happen. This live TV broadcast took an unexpected turn when one of the presenters fell into the pool. Fortunately, she wasn't hurt, but it certainly brought laughter to everyone's faces. The special attire and demeanor of weather forecast presenters in Spanish-speaking regions might be due to the consistently warm weather in their countries. However, it could also be influenced by other factors. It's a known fact that many wives have banned their husbands from watching the weather forecast.
Un canal de baja presión, los cuales ambos fenómenos se estarán desplazando sobre gran parte del norte del territorio nacional.
At the end of the match, he made it up to her by paying for dinner. It was the least he could do. He remained embarrassed in front of the entire nation, but chin up, champ, the most sought-after presenter in Spain. An inappropriate surprise for such a beautiful girl. This mascot's action is utterly condemnable.
Oh no, he's not gonna... Oh, he's gonna... Oh.
After watching this morning program, I got motivated to exercise. Did you? They should have told her she'd have a workout in a studio. Then maybe she would have been prepared, at least bringing sneakers instead of heels.
Los típicos 120. Los típicos 120 que tú levantas.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, no puedo.
Claro que no.
No, que yo levanto 90, te lo digo.
He forgot that his wife was watching behind him, completely oblivious. He flirted with the reporter.
Pues sí, así somos todos.
¿Qué andan buscando ahorita aquí?
I must admit, I envy this man. I'd love to be in his place right now. Do you feel the same as you watch this? If you're still watching our video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Your support means a lot to us. While he was demonstrating how to assist someone in case of choking, although it looks a bit odd, doesn't it? He didn't realize the live broadcast had started, and we discovered his hidden artistic talent.
Ponytail, oh my goodness, what is happening?
Farm reports can be interesting, and I found all sorts of things while making this video, but this one is definitely the strangest. A horse and a goat as best friends, and a goat with a sense of fashion.
Okay, let me tell the people what happened. I was walking behind a pony on the farm, which was...
No one believes what they're seeing as they watch the goat's favorite hairstyle being a ponytail.
Oh, the farm owner says neither of the animals were hurt in this, but it was not easy.
Until now, she had always hosted shows from the studio, but she expressed a desire to visit parts of the city affected by a severe storm and flood. During a live report, she fell into a large puddle, deeper than she anticipated.
No.
Iba a pasar.
La alcantarilla.
No se puede ver. Iba a pasar. Iba a pasar.
A ver, ¿está bien?
A ver si está bien.
A ver, no, mostrala si está bien.
This girl wins with her charisma and smile. After seeing her, I subscribed to this TV channel, even though I don't understand anything they're saying because there are no English translations from Spanish. After a detailed analysis of this footage, I think these two did this on purpose to attract attention. Or perhaps they didn't realize the cameraman had turned on the camera, even though the makeup and preparation were still ongoing. However, none of the viewers complained. In fact, they felt sorry that it ended where it did. You have to wait until the end to have a good laugh, and for him, this is a sign that he urgently needs to go on a diet. Her colleagues acted like true professionals, pretending as if nothing had happened.
You'll be forgiven that Eclipse the Third in the saga has that.
If you have a couple of minutes on national TV, you should know how to make the most of it to be remembered, just like this girl. Luckily, it was a cow and not a bull. She learned the hard way not to approach these animals dressed in these colors. The host was skeptical about interacting with exotic animals, and in the end, it turned out well for him because he kept his distance. Pay attention to the two people rollerblading behind the host. They stole the show. While adjusting her dress, the cameraman attempted to be witty by zooming in on her, causing a rift between them when she noticed. The argument escalated, leading to the cameraman's dismissal for this unprofessional act. He wanted to create an unforgettable sign-off, and I believe he succeeded in doing so. The guy became a star, even though the president of the country was in the first round. In the realm of television, one name shines brighter than the rest, Beatriz. In a meteoric rise to fame, Beatriz has swiftly become the darling of the screen, capturing the hearts of viewers with her enchanting presence, with its graceful gesture and magnetic smile. Luckily, the ball wasn't a regular tennis ball, but a soft one that children play with. Otherwise, he would have had to go back to the dentist for another checkup. She waited patiently for her 5 minutes of fame on television and made the most of it. Her appearance left a lasting impression as she charmed everyone in the studio, capturing the hearts of millions of viewers with her charm and beauty. Her magnetic presence and captivating personality ensured that she would be remembered long after her television debut. With her newfound fame, she became a beloved figure in the world of entertainment, paving the way for a promising career ahead. I think it will be difficult to identify and catch this thief. The first day at a new job, and I think it might be his last. If it wasn't caught on security camera footage, no one would believe them. That's why they were so surprised. This cow is a trendsetter and decided to change her hairstyle. The slippery floor revealed his biggest secret. This is why every beautiful girl needs a guy who knows about cars. The girl ate his ice cream, so he got really mad. When they returned home from work, they were surprised to find their house clean, as if someone had cleaned it instead of them. They were shocked when they saw this footage. He won the lottery and decided to share it with his buddies. He didn't know he had a new colleague and that his shift had just begun. Testing new technology by the pool might not be the smartest idea. While waiting their turn at the hair salon, a young boy showcased incredible billiard skills as if he were a pro. It looks like their party is going to be a dry one. If you're planning to get a dog, better consider a few situations it entails. Could you handle the potential destruction of your new furniture? At first glance, it looked like the camera captured paranormal activity, but it turned out to be a smart vacuum cleaner stuck under the chair. After announcing she passed her exam, she celebrated in her own unique way, becoming unexpectedly popular on the internet for her achievement. They thought their neighbors were using their pool while they were at work, but when they saw on the surveillance camera that it was actually a wild bear, they built a taller fence around their house. He didn't even know he had a hidden talent. It's fascinating how he didn't fall on this slippery ice. This could have been avoided, but it was destined for them to cool off. When you live near a highway, this kind of thing is bound to happen. After this incident, they built a concrete barrier for safety. Try to guess where the white ball will end up. When you finally fulfill your dream and buy your dream car, every car wash feels like this. Proof that looks can often deceive us, and that not everything is as it seems. This guy may look like an ordinary average person, but he actually possesses superhuman strength. Spa and sauna during winter, my favorite. Make a wish before it's too late. The important thing is that the animal wasn't hurt and they can easily rebuild the fence. Their presence adds joy and warmth to our daily lives. Cats, in particular, never fail to amaze with their knack for finding the most interesting spots to nap. He was late with the delivery and tried to rush, but only made things worse. This is the unluckiest day of his life. What are the odds of this happening? He parked in the wrong spot and the truck was driving in a restricted area for trucks, and this happened. Is this a sequel to the new Final Destination movie? These people were definitely born under a lucky star. In the student dorm, there was no Christmas tree, so they solved it like all teenagers would. Besides dogs, the ostrich is my favorite animal, and I always smile when I come across such videos. No one was even near that pot, yet it fell as if someone pushed it. What do you think actually happened here? It was a mystery to everyone. I think he just used up all his luck in that maneuver. Which Ninja Turtle was this? Turtles are known to be slow, but this one certainly isn't. It's even quite intelligent. If my teachers looked like this, I would have definitely been the top student. I think this guy will be sleeping on the couch tonight. He was charmed by the beautiful girl at the reception, momentarily forgetting that his wife was standing right next to him. Did he get extra points for sinking a beer instead of a ball in billiards? The Lollipop Company should pay this girl because she spontaneously made the best advertisement they could ever shoot. The owners announced that they would be late opening the store. What do you think might be the reason for that? The cute cat got hungry and couldn't wait any longer for her food, so she took matters into her own paws and raided the fridge. Hopefully, he managed to post those beautiful videos of his nighttime swim on Instagram before his phone took a dive into the pool. If you leave food in your car, at least don't forget to lock it, or else you might attract bears. Who's the better cook, men or women? It's a debate as old as time, but ultimately, it all comes down to individual skill and passion for cooking. Which profession is your favorite? I've always had a desire to become a doctor. Interesting market in China. As she strolled by the open garage, the door decided to give her a big hug, leaving her stuck in a spontaneous garage embrace. The Rogue Robo vacuum made a break for it, ditching the store and zooming down the street, leaving the pool clerk to play a comical game of Catch Me If You Can. Parking beside the mechanic's pit, he thought he was just dropping off his car, but ended up giving himself a pit stop, quite literally. In the office, chaos ensued as the big TV decided to make a grand exit from its mount. Two buddies, arm in arm, attempt a street waltz, but with a bike mishap, they all take a tumble. Are they auditioning for a comedy show? Exiting the gray van, the guy slams the door shut, only to watch it nosedive moments later, as if auditioning for its own slapstick routine. Girls on car roof. Oops, one inside. The mailman flees from a pint-sized chihuahua as if it were a ferocious Rottweiler, sprinting back to his van while the tiny pup gives him a run for his money. The woman works hard clearing snow by the garage, almost done, but then snow from the garage roof falls on her, giving her a double dose of shoveling duty. The guy sneaks in front of a big rig just before a red light, causing a chaotic brake slam that turns the trailer into a roadside yard sale. The guy with a motorcycle and a mini trailer heads to the market, but the trailer flips into the lake, taking him for an unexpected swim. As she enthusiastically hoisted her window blinds, one rogue blind decided to play a game of TV Topple, scoring a direct hit. The dog lies in the middle of the street. As a car approaches us, it stands up on its hind legs like a human, gracefully sidestepping before laying down on the side. The delivery guy pulls up on his bike, ready to ring the bell, but the food takes a flying leap and the dog takes it for a joyride. The delivery guy's face says it all. While cleaning his car, a bolt of lightning strikes nearby, causing him to jump so high he almost washes the roof without a ladder. The guy's trailer goes rogue from the red car, and he sprints to stop it. Just as he succeeds, the red car decides to play tree hugger. From the pier, the dog plunges into the water. A courageous policeman leaps in and rescues him, a moment of unexpected heroism. In the midst of a rigorous training session, the officer dramatically launches himself from the back seat, only to find his landing more akin to a comedic mud dive than a heroic exit. The dude with his mega load of cars on the semi-trailer thinks he's on top of the world until he tries to sneak under the bridge, and suddenly his car collection turns into a bridge buffet. The woman's epic bike fail, doorstep edition. The guy's birthday candle blowing moment turns into a tooth-flying extravaganza as his dentures take a leap onto the cake. The trucker's trailer doors go AWOL, making a surprise appearance on the street dance floor. Oblivious, he keeps tricking like nothing happened. The TikTok video starts with a girl goofing around, playing the role of a clueless character. But just as the clip wraps up, her phone takes a dive into the street drain, turning her comedy routine into an unexpected plot twist. As the guy struggles to navigate the stairs with Zex Cage, he loses his footing and crashes down, setting off a cacophony. The woman, intrigued by the chaos, dashes over like a detective on a case. In the midst of their fishing escapade, the son takes an unexpected dip in the lake after dad gets a bit too enthusiastic with his fishing rod, turning their peaceful outing into a splashy adventure. Three amigos chase a renegade green motorcycle with a trailer, almost turning the highway into a circus act, but they hit the brakes just in time for the grand finale. With excitement, the girl waits for a water skiing adventure, but her skis decide to play a prank, leaving her to take a surprise dip in the lake solo. The gal exits her blue truck, forgets the handbrake. It starts rolling, but she dashes, jumps in, saves the day. The boy playing in the yard misses the ball, launching his shoe like a missile into his brother's lap, turning the game into a hilarious sibling showdown. Three girls are babysitting a little boy when the power goes out. They flee, leaving the boy behind, who then chases after them. He attempted a wheelchair-assisted shot-loading stunt, but everything took a dive. Airport firefighters wrestle with a playful hose, turning the tarmac into a water park. The wind turns barn roof removal into a surprise show, leaving locals awestruck. He embarks on a car window removal mission, turning it into an unintended crash test. A gas main decides to throw a surprise party, cracking the asphalt and sending smoke signals across town. Confused residents spill onto the streets, while firefighters rush in, sirens blaring, to crash the party and clean up the mess. He playfully prods an ostrich with a stick, unaware of the comedy chaos he's about to unleash. Suddenly, it's a whirlwind chase around the lake, with the determined ostrich hot on his heels, feathers flying and laughter echoing. He set up a mailbox but forgot to close the doors, turning it into an unintentional invitation for curious critters. He toppled the entire maze made of blue fabric with a single move, turning it into a fabric flop. While servicing his tablet, it decided to put on a fireworks display right in front of his face. The mailman meets a trio of free gatekeepers, tosses the package, and bolts. He tried to hop onto a forklift in the garage, but somehow a gray car stylishly landed on it. Miraculously, without a scratch, it's now perched on the forklift's roof. They say that animals can sense human energy and prefer to be around good people.
Oh, you're giving me a kiss?
A challenge for anyone who wants to eat at their restaurant.
You have 2 phone numbers for contact.
On her first day at work, she made the expected mistake of forgetting to turn off her phone's ringtone.
Quite done with this on this last winter weekend, and my clicker doesn't want to advance anything. Magic. Is it the leprechaun? I think it is. They're being mischievous. All right, let me try this clicker and see if the leprechaun didn't get that one. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather. Now I'm double-fisted.
Strange occurrences and behavior from the weather forecast presenter. Watch until the end. No one understands why she decided to say what she said.
That's the day wind chills near that freezing mark. 43 for your high, but when you're waking up at 7 a.m., I'm on the air Sunday. Tune in so I'm not alone. Wind chills just in the teens. Monday, a nice start to spring, a high of 53. Upper 50s on Tuesday, looking good, 59. Wednesday, mild, some sunshine, 60. Thursday, partly sunny skies, and 57. And to another woman who likes to be double-fisted in a different way, I think, Jess.
The children wanted to joke around, but she handled it all with just a smile. Hats off to her. Everyone at the concert witnessed this girl's dream come true when her favorite singer invited her on stage. But that wasn't the end of the story. It was actually the beginning of a great love affair. What do you think about the relationship between singers and their fans? I think this business move is becoming increasingly common in TV stations. By hiring only the most beautiful models to boost viewership, they're capitalizing on the visual appeal of their presenters. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with it. In fact, I support it. In an age where visual aesthetics play a significant role in attracting audiences, it's understandable that TV networks would prioritize hiring visually appealing personalities to capture viewers' attention. As these two women appeared on the show, the audience demographic shifted significantly. While predominantly female viewership was typical for this TV show, this changed afterward, with men becoming the majority audience. Perhaps he just wanted to show off his new glasses purchase. It's an interesting situation unfolding in front of the cameras. Do you think they'll manage to get out of it?
Exhausted now. I didn't know you could see him. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you could see over
Get
this.
a little charging.
This is
pump
for
charging.
the only plug is over here. I don't have one by my...
When an unexpected situation occurs, we should be spontaneous and resourceful and turn everything into a joke.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Are those yours, Jim?
Let's just hide.
Thanks to this attractive host, the New Year's TV show became the most watched program. Were you among the viewers who couldn't take their eyes off this beautiful presenter? It seems her charm captivated audiences across the board, making it a memorable event. With her presence, she brought a touch of glamour and excitement to the screen, making it an unforgettable experience for many. Being loyal to your job means showing up every day, giving your best effort, and being committed to your tasks. The children didn't allow her to deliver the news. They wanted to share their winter joy with him. Despite the interruption, he handled it all professionally, embracing the unexpected moment with grace.
That probably wasn't the best idea I've had this weekend.
We're enjoying it here, Martin.
They're having a great time, as you can see.
Perhaps the dog wanted to alert him that shoes weren't allowed on their playground.
Wake up tomorrow. And so this is an area, oh no.
I want to be as positive in life as this man. Even after falling, he still has a smile on his face.
I see your face. I was dying. Here we go.
The presenter's uncontrollable laughter brought the program to a halt, infecting everyone in the studio and millions of viewers with amusement. Despite the interruption, it turned into a memorable moment that bonded the audience and the show's team with shared laughter. I was gonna say, thankfully it wasn't a high step.
Se sienten en toda la República Mexicana, especialmente aquí en el
One of the most sought-after and highest-paid weather forecast presenters in the industry, she stands out not just for her stunning looks but also for her captivating on-screen presence and professional demeanor. I don't know about you, but I can hardly wait for summer. The high temperatures, the sound of the sea while lying on a beach lounger. It's the perfect time to relax and soak up the sun, leaving all worries behind. The Royal Guards in a rare situation when their concentration slips. Otherwise, they are highly respected for their dedication and loyalty to their duty.
Good morning,
Her ability to engage viewers goes beyond just delivering the weather. She exudes charisma and confidence, making her a favorite among audiences. With her natural charm and undeniable talent, she has carved out a prominent place for herself in the world of television, earning her the admiration and loyalty of viewers worldwide. Luckily, this hurdle was light and it didn't cause any harm.
Düşünce durağına hoş geldiniz sevgili seyirciler. Haftanın ilk gününde ufak bir kazayla başladık.
Besides children, I think dogs are the ones who enjoy snow the most. If I ever get a job as a presenter, I now know not to eat before filming to avoid the awkward situations she found herself in. This could have perhaps been prevented if she had brought a toothbrush or at least dental floss with her. In any case, her clothing isn't suitable for the country she's from, and they even lowered the heating in the studio for this to happen. When you come to work as a cameraman after a wild weekend, this is one of the things you can expect. Besides feeling nauseous himself, now everyone feels it too. The ostriches just want their egg back. This seems like a prank from Vitaly during his prime. The hostess told her colleague nice melons, referring to the watermelons behind her, but it turned out completely different.
Chocolate, our Dave Virgie loves chocolate. One of our main kids, oh, nice melons behind you there. Whoa. Whoops, I'm sorry, was that a light?
Gabby, the stunning weather forecast presenter, has not only captivated the audience with her charm but has also become a favorite among her colleagues. With her radiant smile and impeccable style, she brings sunshine even on the cloudiest days.
Even on the beach, she finds time to train and demonstrate her incredible abilities. These two have an interesting way of checking if they're in shape and ready for summer. Try to count how many spins they'll do without getting dizzy. What is your favorite sport? Let us know in the comments below. Although this might look easy to perform, it's actually very challenging. The perfect workout for a six-pack. Are you ready for summer? Have you ever seen underwater training in a pool before? This is my first time, and I'd love to try it out. Skating on a frozen lake becomes a form of art as each glide leaves a unique trace on the ice. It's a mesmerizing combination of movement and creativity, where the ice serves as the canvas. A badminton shuttlecock that returns on its own. Now you can play a match all by yourself. The athlete launched the javelin with all his strength, sending it soaring through the air like a missile. The coach heroically dived like a ninja to prevent the young gymnast from turning into a human pretzel. He was confident, he was fearless, and for a brief moment, he was also weightless. Until gravity reminded him who's boss. Just as the weights were about to turn her into a pancake, the guy swooped in like a knight in sweaty gym armor. Sports are fun until you trip over your own feet and realize you're better suited for competitive couch sitting. He flexed, cheered, and pointed to the crowd, completely unaware that the ball was still bouncing sadly on the rim. Jump rope is a fascinating sport. One moment you're a graceful athlete, the next you're tangled like a headphone cable in your pocket. He's not just big, he's a walking eclipse, casting shadows over entire neighborhoods. His reflexes are so sharp that he could probably catch a falling sandwich before it hits the ground. If goals had a Hall of Fame, this one would have its own golden shrine with flashing lights. She lifted the weights like a champion, but dropped them like a beginner learning about gravity the hard way. They started their routine with grace and elegance, but finished it looking like two penguins who forgot how to walk. His teammates looked at him in shock, while the opposing team debated whether they should celebrate or send him a thank you card. Instead of shooting hoops, they were more interested in building a tower out of basketballs and seeing who could knock it down first. The female tennis player delivered a kick so fierce that the ball momentarily considered signing up for martial arts lessons. Tension in a baseball game is so thick that you could cut it with a bat, and sometimes the umpire's calls seem like a magic trick. As the puck slid into the net, fans collectively gasped, wondering if they had just witnessed a miracle or a total fluke. Just when she thought she was headed for a faceplant, he turned her near disaster into a dramatic save worthy of an Olympic highlight. With every squat and leap, she's not just breaking stereotypes, she's rewriting the playbook on what it means to be an athlete. If teamwork makes the dream work, then doubles tennis is the ultimate test of friendship and the occasional test of patience. While she may have stumbled on the mat, her spirit was unbroken, and she quickly turned her mishap into a moment of laughter for everyone watching. The boxer tripped on his own confidence while entering the ring, and the audience erupted in laughter as if they were watching a comedy show. He pedaled like a champion, but in the final lap, he realized that sometimes it's not just about speed, it's about dodging unexpected furry competitors. Everyone scored a basket except for one Fred, who somehow managed to miss even the easiest layup in history. Talk about pressure. This beautiful girl trains in MMA, proving that grace and strength can coexist in the ring, especially when she's throwing a perfect roundhouse kick. With each lift, she transformed from a graceful ballerina to a powerhouse, leaving everyone in the gym wondering if she had secretly been training with the Avengers. They might have taken forever to score, but at least they turned every base run into an epic adventure filled with near misses and hilarious blunders. His grand entrance was less about style and more about the unexpected slapstick moment that had everyone in stitches, forgetting all about the match. Players are not just hitting balls, they're executing acrobatic moves that make you wonder if you're watching a sport or a circus performance. After her impressive throw, she celebrated like she just won the gold medal, proving that sometimes the joy of competing is the real victory. The two boxers were throwing punches like they were trying to break a world record for the most dramatic slapstick fight ever witnessed. In a moment of pure joy, he finally caught the butterfly, celebrating as if he had just won the Wimbledon trophy instead of a fluttering friend. Finishing second was not in her game plan, but she embraced the chaos, laughing and high-fiving fans as if she had just crossed the finish line of a marathon. In the end, they may not have set any records, but they certainly set the bar high for entertainment, proving that teamwork can be both competitive and hilariously fun. Her warm-up routine is so intense that even the baseballs seem a bit intimidated, rolling away as if they want to avoid becoming part of her warm-up drama. Swing that could rival any baseball player, the shooter sent the puck soaring, proving that hockey players can have a knack for dramatic entrances. Landed triumphantly on the other side, his teammates erupted in cheers, while the crowd erupted with laughter, wondering how he managed to defy gravity. The main part of any sport is the fans. Without them, there would be no excitement. His powerful hit not only scored a point, but also turned the match into a thrilling spectacle, making everyone wonder if they were watching the Olympics or just a friendly game. Whether it's a casual beach game or an intense indoor match, volleyball always brings the fun, laughter, and plenty of unexpected faceplants. As she glides past, the crowd can't help but cheer, mesmerized by her elegance, while secretly hoping they won't end up in a hilarious pile on the ice themselves. That near miss not only added a dose of adrenaline to the race, but also provided plenty of laughs, as spectators joked that he was auditioning for a role in a motorcycle-themed comedy. Each throw was so impressive that the judges were left in awe, scribbling down high scores as if they were writing love letters to her technique. The perfect shot in billiards was executed with such precision that it looked like the cue ball was on a secret mission to sink every other ball in a perfectly choreographed dance. It was as if he had transformed the goalpost into an elaborate obstacle course, because that ball didn't just miss the net, it was on a wild adventure. The moment he hit the ground, the crowd burst into laughter, half expecting him to pull out a cowboy hat and bow to the audience for an unexpected performance. Despite the stumble, she bounced back up with a smile, reminding everyone that in gymnastics, sometimes the best part of the show is the unexpected moments. Watching a 2 versus 2 tennis match is like witnessing a live-action movie, where unexpected plot twists happen with every serve and volley, keeping everyone guessing. As the ball whizzed back and forth at lightning speed, it became clear that these athletes were not just playing a game, they were conducting a symphony of athleticism. The competition turned into a hilarious spectacle when one girl tripped on the last hurdle and landed in a spectacular, albeit unplanned, somersault that left everyone in stitches. Every time he made a phenomenal save, the crowd erupted in cheers, chanting his name as if he were the hero of a blockbuster film saving the day. Fortunately, she landed safely, but the look on her face suggested she had just realized that trampoline competitions come with a side of heart-stopping thrills. Tennis player dramatically broke his racket in a fit of frustration, turning what should have been a graceful sport into a one-man show of theatricality. When he finally crossed the try line, it was like a scene from a sports movie, complete with slow-motion cheers and imaginary fireworks exploding in the background. Women's rugby is so incredibly fascinating that it could easily be the star of its own reality show, showcasing fierce competition and heartwarming teamwork. This girl scored a point in baseball with such enthusiasm that it felt like she had just discovered a hidden treasure buried in the outfield. Her teammates cheered so loud that it sounded like a concert, making her feel like a rock star on the diamond. Mud racing on motorcycles is like watching a wild adventure movie, where riders navigate through sticky mud like they're auditioning for a role in an extreme sports blockbuster. And let's not forget the hilarious moments when players accidentally hit the ball into the stands, leaving fans to duck and weave like they're in a live-action video game. Let's be honest, watching sprinters fight for gold is not just about speed, it's about the hilarious facial expressions they make when giving it their all, turning the event into an unintended comedy show. During the race, both wheels of this Formula car flew off like they were auditioning for a stunt show, leaving the driver in a comical battle against gravity. With every move, the crowd erupted in laughter, especially when the lighter girl attempted a daring maneuver, only to be gently plopped down like a feather on a pillow. Doubles table tennis is so entertaining that it feels like a fast-paced dance competition where players twirl and spin like they're in a choreographed performance, prompting a frantic scramble as players dive and roll like they're part of an action movie. Badminton is such an intriguing sport that it's like watching a high-speed chess game where every move is calculated and the shuttlecock dances through the air like it's auditioning for a ballet. The crowd erupted in cheers when the player hit a home run, turning the moment into an unforgettable celebration, complete with high fives and happy dances. Even the outfielders paused for a moment, completely mesmerized by the spectacle. proving that sometimes joy trumps competition, turning the match into a lighthearted comedy rather than a competitive clash. He forgot his racket for training, but he found something that worked just as well. Hopefully, he remembers to bring his racket for the official match. Stretching after a workout is essential for preventing injury and improving flexibility. It helps to relax the muscles, reduce muscle soreness, and increase blood circulation, which promotes faster recovery. She made custom-made skates that light up, and she enjoys riding them. If you're still with us, I just want to take a moment to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Without your amazing support, we wouldn't be where we are today. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us grow and brings more awesome content your way. He came in for a quick car service, just an oil change maybe. Now he's leaving with a full repair bill.
Em bảo bọn kia rồi. Kêu thuê bà.
Did she do this on purpose to claim insurance money? This is exactly why you should always keep your focus on the road. Working in a warehouse is tough, as it is especially when all the packages suddenly fall off the shelves on your watch. This guy should really consider finding a real job, because stealing clearly isn't his thing, and to top it off, he got caught on camera. He's a true romantic. He always plans something unexpected and sweet for his girlfriend. He wanted to save some money, so instead of having the cake delivered, he decided to pick it up himself. While they were changing the huge tires on the truck, one tire suddenly started its own adventure rolling down the road. Luckily, it didn't hit anyone. The huge aquarium broke all by itself. Until they saw the security footage, they thought someone had smashed it. A huge hot air balloon landed in their backyard. Riding in a balloon like that is something I've always wanted to experience. Before we continue, I'd like to ask you to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, please tell us which country you're watching from. We'd love to know where our amazing audience comes from the most. Grandma jumps over the fence like a true ninja, except instead of silence, every jump comes with a loud creak creak. When caught, she just says, training for the Grandma Olympics in obstacle jumping. Looks like they are going to skip dinner. Right at the moment they got into the car, lightning strikes right next to them. This is their lucky day. This is her luckiest day. When they reviewed the security camera footage, everyone was shocked by what happened. This is what happens when you hire bad workers to build your house. After a short time, everything starts falling apart. Just as he was passing by, a fish jumps out of the pond. He quickly saves it and puts it back in the water. They live a beautiful life on the farm, just like in the movies. Their days are filled with sunshine and fresh air. Watch how playfully they interact with the animals around them. If he had stayed in the same spot, lightning would have struck him. He got so tired that he had no strength left at all. No one understands why he did this. Maybe he got tired of the GPS leading him the wrong way, so he decided to turn around right here. Luckily, there were no passers-by around at that moment. His backyard looks like a wild safari reserve. His friends are scared to come over for a barbecue because he has lions as pets. His wife thought someone had stolen their clothes from the lid, until she saw the CCTV footage. After a few videos like this, I always park only in the designated spot. He was in a good mood and revealed his hidden talent, not knowing the camera was recording him. Some people should have their driver's licenses taken away. They cause problems on the road. It's a danger to everyone around them. Sometimes I'm left speechless. This is one of those moments. The camera captured an incredible scene during the night. Watch and tell me, where do all these animals come from in one place? We've all been beginners at driving once. We did things like this in the beginning. Over time, we get better and better. He brought ice for the drinks. Looks like he's going to need it too, but not for the drinks. One of the funniest clips you'll ever see. The parrot escaped, and this is how they found him.
¿Cuál es el equipo que usa él? ¡Ay, la persona, mira!
Mira allá, va, mira allá.
El equipo que está en Dueña.
Es muy hermoso. No sé, tanto.
His colleague was joking around with him. He got much more scared than she expected. She didn't know he was that easily frightened. They did not know that camera was watching them. There was a warning that 2 geese on this parking lot attack people if you don't give them food. This girl learned that the hard way. Let's just say those geese took Feed Me very seriously. Thanks for watching the most unbelievable moments that defined this year. If any clip completely blew your mind, let us know which one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because next year's moments are already shaping up to be even more insane.